Welcome back to Quick Cuppa. This is part 2 of our chat about reconciliation. I'm Georgia. I build a digital assistant, which is our in-product chatbot in QuickBooks Online. And let's talk about what to do if things go wrong with your reconciliation. So what do you do when you just can't figure out why your difference in your reconciliation isn't at 0, you can't find the transactions? Let's try and work through what are the most common reasons for a reconciliation to have a discrepancy and how you can fix them. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check that opening balance. If this is the first time that you're reconciling in your QuickBooks Online account, you may not have added an opening balance. So go to the top of your transactions and see if the opening balance is there and what that's at. If that doesn't match the opening balance that's on your bank statement, you'll need to add in that opening balance. If you've reconciled previously, just go in and make sure that the date and the opening balance of this reconciliation matches your bank statement. Then, if that's correct, we're going to check your ending balance. So this is the ending balance of your bank statement. Check that it's the correct date and check that it's the correct amount as per your statement. If your opening and closing balances are correct, another possible reason could be that there are multiple transactions that should be combined. So that could be that your bank has combined a couple of transactions in the statement, but on QuickBooks Online, they're broken down into individual transactions. You'll need to go and combine those transactions into one whole transaction so it matches the transaction that's on your bank statement. If you've combined your transactions, next you'll need to go and compare your bank statement with your reconciliation and go through those transactions one by one. What we're trying to do here is eliminate the transactions that we know that are in both and that are not the issues. And we want to try and identify the transactions that are either missing or they're additional. So we want to go through those one by one. If you've got transactions that appear on your bank statement but are not within QuickBooks Online, you need to go and add those transactions in to your QuickBooks. If you have transactions that are in your QuickBooks but are not within your bank statement, they're the ones that you need to delete or move to a different account, so they're not within that bank account. The other thing that you want to be looking for is duplicate transactions. So that could be that a single transaction has been added multiple times or twice. You just want to go in and remove those duplicates to make sure it's just that single transaction, if it's just that single transaction on your bank account. If you've removed the transactions that shouldn't be there and you've added in the transactions that should be there and you've removed those duplicates, go through the transactions and just look for transactions that are slightly off. It could be that there are a couple of cents here or there off, or a couple of dollars. Just make sure that they're exactly the same as what's on your bank statement. It could be that your bank has added additional fees onto the transaction that haven't come through in your QuickBooks, or it could be a currency conversion issue. Just make sure that they are fully accurate as to what is on your bank statement. As always, if you're ever unsure about your accounting, we highly recommend reaching out to an accountant or bookkeeper. If you don't have an accountant or bookkeeper, we have a Pro Advisor program, which are accountants and bookkeepers who are trained in QuickBooks Online. You can find them based on your company type or your location to find the best accountant for you. And of course, if you're ever stuck with your reconciliation, click the Help button within your QuickBooks Online account and go to the Digital Assistant. The Digital Assistant can take you through each step one by one to try and solve for some of these issues. We've also got our learning support articles, which can tell you all of the information that you need. And if you're still stuck, we also have our friendly staff on the phones and on chat that are willing to help you. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching our Quick Cuppa, and make sure that you come back to watch some of the other topics that we can cover for end of financial year.